Hey everyone, this is Matthew, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your new blog in 15 minutes or less. It might only take you 10 minutes, it really just depends on your computer experience. Alright, so the first thing you do is start on my Step 2 page, and it looks like this. And you can get to it quickly by finding it right here on the sidebar of the website, wherever you're at. Setting up your blog, just click on that and you'll get to my Step 2 page. And what you want to do here is click on this link that says, click this link to open Bluehost in a new tab. So you're going to click this link like this. Okay, so now you're on the Bluehost website, and Bluehost is the hosting service that I recommend to set up your blog with. And with Bluehost, what you're doing is you're renting a space up in the cloud where your blog is going to live. Now, Bluehost will have periodic sales throughout the year, but then their price will go back up for months at a time. If you see that the price is $3.49 per month, then now is a great time to order. Just remember, you can always get your money back anyway. Now, if the price is higher than $3.49 per month, you're better off waiting until it goes back down again. So, if you're ready to begin, what you need to do next is click this green button right here that says Get Started. Okay, so now you're on the Select Your Plan page. And what I recommend is that you choose the basic plan here because it has everything that you need, and you can always come back and upgrade later if you want to do that. So go ahead and click select on the basic. Okay, so now you should see the sign up now page, and what you want to do here is either register a new domain or transfer a domain name that you already own. So if you have a domain that you want to use, and let's say you bought it from somewhere else before, like GoDaddy for example, what you would do is put that domain name in here and click Next. Now, most of you are going to be signing up for a new domain for the first time, and you're going to want to put that domain name in here on the left side and click Next to make sure that it's available. You can scroll down here and choose a different suffix as well. I recommend .com or .net in most cases, but you can choose there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is type in my domain name. And click Next. And you may see a pop-up box like this. You can just close that out. And it says, congratulations, the domain that I have requested is available. That's what you want to see as well. And the next thing you want to do is put in your account information. All the fields are required here unless otherwise noted. And then once you fill in this information, you're going to scroll down here to the package information. Now, here is where I recommend that you choose the basic 36-month plan. And here's why. This is pretty nice what Bluehost offers right here. First of all, you have 30 whole days to cancel your subscription and get a full refund. So in other words, Bluehost offers a full 30-day money-back guarantee. If you cancel within 30 days, you get a complete and full refund. Now here's another thing I think you'll like. If you cancel after 30 days, you will receive a prorated refund on the rest of your term. So for example, if you purchase a 36-month plan and after 6 months you decide that you don't want to do this anymore, you would get a prorated refund on the remaining 30 months. And there are no hidden fees or penalties for ending your agreement early if you choose to do so. So what this means is there's really no reason for you to get a plan that is less than 36 months because you can get the cheapest rate per month and you can cancel at any time anyway. Now, if your budget cannot fit in the 36-month plan, then by all means, pick the plan that works for your budget best. One more thing about this, okay guys? Listen up. You are only going to get billed for hosting one time, regardless of what plan you choose. Now, don't let that scare you. It's actually more convenient this way. So again, you're only going to be billed one time up front, and I just wanted you to know that. And then down here, you're going to see some extras that are offered, like domain privacy protection, site backup pro, search engine jumpstart, site lock security. You can uncheck these boxes if you don't want any of these extras. They're not necessary to start, and you can always come back and add them later. So I just recommend unchecking these, but if you would like any of these, go ahead and check them. So I just wanted you to know that. Make sure anything that you don't want, there is no checks in the box. Otherwise, those will be added to your bill. If you don't want that, then make sure these boxes are empty. And you come down here to the payment information. And down here is where you put in your credit card information. And down here where it says, I confirm I have read and agreed to the terms of service cancellation policy, you want to make sure that that little box is checked like that. And after you have completed the page of information here, you will click Submit. Okay, so the next thing you'll see, you might see a congratulations. It looks like this. And there's a couple of offers here. You don't need these, so I would just click No Thanks down in the bottom right corner. All right, so now you should see a page like this. It says, Welcome to Bluehost. Congratulations. Your purchase was successful, and a confirmation email will be sent. So now you are ready to create your password to get into your Bluehost account. So what you want to do is click this blue button here that says Create Your Password. Okay, so here we're going to create our password. And of course, I already have an account with Bluehost, so my page says Manage Your Password. I'm going to change my password. Yours page should look very similar to this if you're new to Bluehost. You should be able to do the same thing that I'm doing here. So I'm going to enter the password. And they like it strong, so make sure that you've got numbers and symbols and capital letters and things in there too. All right, and it's a match, and you want to click the little box there that says you confirm that you've read the terms of service, and click Continue. Okay, so now you're ready to log into your Bluehost account using the password that you just created by putting it right here. Wow, Bluehost has made this so simple. WordPress is now installed. In my blog, you may see a big box right here like this, which is really cool. WordPress installed. How easy is that? Okay, so just in case, if WordPress didn't install for you automatically, like it did there for me, it's real easy to do, and I just wanted to show you that real quick. So you have logged into your cPanel, and it should look something like this under Hosting. And you want to scroll down here to Website, and you'll see Install WordPress, the WordPress icon right there. You want to click on that. Okay, and now you want to click the Install button right up here, the green button that says Install. And it's on the right domain for me, and check domain. And the last step is here. I've read the terms and conditions. You want to check that box and click Install now. And it says it's setting up WordPress for me. You can see the bar up here at the top that shows you your progress. This only takes seconds really most of the time, maybe a couple of minutes at the most, depending on your downloading speed. And it looks like your installation is complete. So I'm going to get rid of this box. and it says your install is complete. I now have WordPress on my blog. If you did have any technical issues during this process, I recommend that you contact Bluehost customer support. They're super fast and really helpful. So be sure to contact Bluehost customer support if you have any technical assistance needs. Now, before we move on to the next step, I want to remind you that you have a full 30 days to think about your new blog, how you like it, and consider whether you want to keep it or not. In the first 30 days, you can get a full refund, and all Bluehost accounts are non-contractual. So you can cancel at any time beyond the first month and get a full prorated refund for the remainder of your current hosting term. Now, if you're feeling a little scared about this new endeavor, that's perfectly normal. I felt the same way when I started. Feeling a few butterflies in your stomach is usually what happens at the beginning of every great adventure. When we start something new, fear can cause us to panic and make us want to turn around, go back, and give up. Please understand that nobody is expecting you to know everything about blogging right from the beginning. Just move along at your own pace and you'll be fine. I offer 6 additional steps after this one to help your development as a blogger. Lots of great information is available to you right here. Plus, I'm available if you have any questions. One thing I like to ask a new blogger who is feeling overwhelmed is this question: how do you eat an elephant? The answer is one bite at a time. So relax and give your new blog a test drive. So take some time to get acquainted with your blog and see how you like it. If it's not for you, Bluehost thinks you should get a full refund. And remember, you're not locked in. Bluehost does not use any contracts at all, so you're free to leave at any time. Just enjoy the journey, and I'll see you on the other side of your new blog. Okay, so congratulations, you're done with step 2 and you're ready to move on to step 3. So you can just scroll down here and click this button that says go to step 3. And over here on this step called blog configuration, I'll be teaching you the ins and outs of WordPress and the WordPress dashboard. Here you'll find a complete tour of the settings inside your WordPress dashboard with a handy video here. Okay, now one thing that you need to go on to step 3, and actually you'll need this to log into your new WordPress blog as well, is this email from Bluehost. What you want to do is find this email with the subject line from Bluehost that says, "Notice regarding your recent WordPress installation." This is where you find your WordPress blog username and password, so you can then log in. So you want to initially pull up this email and have it ready so that you can log into your WordPress blog and learn about the dashboard and everything inside of it. So you'll see right here, the email will say your WordPress site, your admin username, and your admin passcode. This is where the username and passcode is for your WordPress blog. So you'll use that initially, and then once you go inside, you can then change the username and passcode to whatever you want. So be sure to have this email from Bluehost ready with the subject line, "Notice regarding your recent WordPress installation." That's where you find your WordPress login, username, and passcode. Not your login to Bluehost, but your login to your actual blog. So enjoy step 3. I'll see you over there.